I mean, Aiden Hutchinson is nowhere to be seen. We got our offensive line is doing nothing. Our defensive line is doing nothing. We have so many injuries like this season. And then good news, we get Frank Ragnow back. Guess what? We don't get Frank Ragnow back. He failed his physical, and we can't get him back. And now the Lions season's over. It's not any crazy thing. 7-5. Um, like this is not great. Um, it genuinely is over for the Detroit Lions. Hey guys, welcome back to Basement Sport Addicts, episode 90. We got a good one for you today. Ohio State versus Michigan. Not great, but that's all right. We got Lions absolutely falling. Not great. Not a great week of sports, if I'm being completely honest, but it's going to be a good one, so.
We're the Basement Sport Addicts, no doubt. Shouting and cheering. Letting it all out. Analyzing plays. Predicting the score.
Yeah, we got a good one for you today. We got a little bit of baseball, actually, and we'll get into that. First off, Ryan Helsley. Tigers were looking at him as a starter. He doesn't he doesn't go with the Tigers. He signs with the Orioles. I don't know, man. Like, Ryan Helsley had a bad second half of the year, so it's not like surprising, but I don't know. I feel like with Chris Fetter, we could have fixed any reliever. And Ryan Helsley was once one of the best closing pitchers in all of baseball. I don't know why we don't give him a chance, you know. And same with the second guy, Devin Williams, signed with the Mets. Don't know why we didn't give him a chance. He was one of the best closers in baseball as well. With Chris Fetter, dude, I felt like what we could have done with these relievers could have been, I mean, not gonna say reliever of the year, but a candidate for reliever of the year. I mean, one of the best stuffs in Devin Williams, nasty changeup, one of the best changeups you'll see in baseball. Terrible year, obviously, but playing for the New York Yankees, that's a tough ask. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, New York, those fans will get to you. He signs with the New York Mets, who are also New York, so kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Tigers could have given him a chance. And a guy we talked about last episode, Dylan Cease, he signs with the Blue Jays. I'm okay with that. Did not 7-year deal, and he costed way too much. I am okay with not giving up that for Dylan Cease. I'll take that. Yeah, Blue Jays look to get a guy who had a 4.5 ERA last year. Bold strategy for sure, but I mean, if that's all you're gonna get from starting perspective, you got to do a little bit better, to be honest. I mean, other free agents that I'd like to see the Tigers get, Zach Gallen would be a good one. I mean, he had a bad year last year, but come on. Chris Fetter, I keep saying it, but Chris Fetter has fixed so many pitchers. Michael Lorenzen came in, not great. He was such a good pitcher for us. He was an all-star. Obviously, we didn't have many all-stars, to be fair, but he was great. We had one of the best Jack Flaherty's, like, almost of his career. He was good the start of his Cardinals career, but we got him to when we first got him. He was so good. I mean, he was the best trade deadline accusation of the entire deadline a couple years ago. We get him back. He wasn't very good, but you know, those guys like that, Chris Fetter is made into stars. Didn't obviously work with, you know, Kenta Maeda and Joey Wentz was with us, but like, you know, like Kenta Maeda was bad, like Chris Paddock, all these guys that we got this year weren't very good, but Charlie Morton. But like, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad, and I feel like with Chris Fetter, you have a better chance of making players good than making players the same or bad. Um, Go get Zach Gallen. I would like to see Michael King as well. He's probably going to be overpaid too. Very good pitcher. Probably one of my favorite pitchers, like, as to watch. Like, dude, that repertoire is so fun to watch. That sinker like slurve slider is so fun to watch. That overlay of just the comeback sinker two-seamer coming right back, looking like it's gonna go out, bop right back into the zone. Like, that's probably my favorite sequence as a pitcher. And then another guy, Zach Littell. He was a trade deadline guy. from the Rays to the Reds, so he didn't play. He wasn't that good, but he started a playoff game. Like, don't take that lightly. Very good pitcher. And I feel like what we could get out of him with Fetter. I've talked about this guy about for so long, Chris Fetter, but like, dude, I would like to see them make Zach Gallen a Cy Young again, man. Like, this guy has been so good to not have a Cy Young. Like, very good pitcher, not to have a Cy Young. Unreal. Him and Zach Wheeler were the two Zachs that people go back and forth with. Um, Actually, I don't know. Does Zach Gallen have a Cy Young? Actually, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. But let me see. Yeah, I don't believe so. Yeah, he came in third. Okay, but yeah, he was very good a couple years ago. Um, yeah, it's gonna be crazy to see. I was wanting to see them at the trade at the trade deadline. Wanted to see that, but I'm good with it. Yeah, I mean, Tigers are in a weird spot for sure with Tarek Skubal. One of the best pitchers in baseball. Obviously, him and Skeens can go back and forth. You have an argument for both of them. I feel like if wins obviously don't matter, but put Paul Skeens in the Dodgers, which will happen in like 2 years, he's gonna have so many wins. It's gonna be unreal. Like, you're looking at his wins now with the Pittsburgh Pirates, who don't have offensive talent whatsoever. I mean, Brian Reynolds, Key Brian Hayes, probably he's not even on their team anymore. But yeah, Paul Skeens is a unreal talent. But Scooble and him go back and forth. Like, I would like to see Scooble go for Team USA, but I'm not sure he's gonna do that unless he gets signed an extension. Don't want to risk it, but having Skeens and Scooble in Team USA would be sick. I'm not gonna lie. But hopefully we could see that. Yeah, we're like 1 month from the end of the baseball season. It's kind of nothing really going on right now for baseball. Like to see them make a move. Like what are we doing? If we're gonna trade Scooble, do it now. I don't think we will, but I mean, hey, yeah, let's get into some NBA. Pistons have looked really good. Like, they really have. Like, Detroit Pistons win today, 98-99. Um, like, bro, Cade had an unreal dagger, like a reverse, like insane layup in wild. Uh, they lose the what is it called? The in-season tournament, which is unfortunate, but yeah, a very good game going back and forth, back and forth. Um, Cade had a chance to he hits as a free throw. He hits the back, not the backwood, but the rim, gets it back, has a chance to win it, but gets blocked. But crazy play. He gets 39 points against Magic, bro. They didn't play Bonchero, which, how are we losing when they don't have Bonchero? But Desmond Bain has been insane. Um, but yeah, Magic has looked really good. Uh, and then they barely beat the Heat, which win is a win. You're not going to complain. They're a very good team. 138 to 135. Tobias has been very good. 26 points in that game. Cade at 29. Yeah, just getting wins is nice to see from the Pistons. Best team in the NBA, or in the Eastern Conference at least. It's good to see for sure. Um, yeah, like, there's been too many injuries. I feel like this is the year that they could make it to the finals. Not a very good team. Like, obviously everybody's like hurt, so it's hard to say, but Jason Tatum's hurt, Giannis is out, Jalen Brunson's been hurt. Like, it really is wide open. Um, but yeah, let's get into some Ohio State versus Michigan, the game. Yeah, whatever. I mean, obviously the favorite was going in was Ohio State. I did think that Michigan was going to win, but yeah, Julian Sayin has started off poor, threw an interception to start the game, and Michigan just looked terrible. Great defense from Ohio State. I mean, that defense was swarming Underwood, man. He could not get any ball thrown. Like 8 for 18, 63, an interception, not great. Um, like our running game was going good to start, and then we just didn't do anything after that. Like Jordan Marshall was going nuts to start the game, and we were just settling for field goals, and we didn't even score a touchdown. And then Julian saying, the youngster went right back to slinging that thing. I will talk about that crucial, weird touchdown from Jeremiah Smith. Yeah, I mean that's a terrible call. That's brutal, dude. I don't know how they even called that. It's juggling. He's literally like juggling it too. Like I don't know. I'm not gonna complain, sit here and say that that's why Michigan lost. But come on, dude. This whole sports the last like couple of years have just been pitiful, dude. And not a single repercussion for the refs for this stuff. Like it's just so bad. Like the refs lately have just been brutal. I mean, in every sport against the Packers, dude, there was some stupid calls in that game. Like, what are we doing, dude? Like, the fact that we're not having robots control, well, obviously it's hard for football and stuff, but not having challenges and stuff is pretty sick, and it's kind of ruining the sport. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, Ohio State does beat them by a good margin. Let's talk about the Lions. We'll first start off by the Thanksgiving game. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays to everybody. Um, yeah, this is not great, if I do say so myself. Lions lose to the Packers. Um, yeah, Thanksgiving would not be the same if the Lions had won. So, just had to keep the streak alive. Um, yeah, with no Sam Laporta, because he's out for the year. We had St. Brown went down like 5 minutes into the game. I mean, we had Tom Kennedy getting a lot of targets. He got literally tied for the second most. Like this is how beat up we were. No Kirby Joseph. The defense was insanely beat up. Like bro, and we lose by 7 to the Packers. Um, you can't really complain. Like the offense was pretty good. Defense couldn't stop anything. Jordan Love looked pretty good. There was so many like tough calls. It's like, what are we doing, dude? Like, I do not understand that timeout call. I don't like. Normally, people are saying like he's yelling it and stuff. I would have believed that until his post game where he winked and said, "Yeah, they got it right." Like that's BS, dude. Like this, like, oh my gosh, that's terrible, dude. That's terrible. I mean, it cost us 4 points for sure. Like, instead of getting a touchdown the next play, they got um they would have kicked a field goal, and then the whole game is different. Everything is different. The whole play calls are all different. So that really does defy the because people always say like, fine, we'll take away the 4 points. You can't do that because what if they miss what if they miss the field goal? You know, like it's just terrible, dude. Like this game has been so fun to watch, just ruined by refs, man. The Lions didn't play great, and yeah, J-Mo played great until that drop. It was a little bit on Jared Goff, but you're a wide receiver, and you're our wide receiver one for that game because St. Brown went down. Catch the ball. I'm sorry, no excuses. He didn't make any excuses. People blaming Jared Goff on that. I blame Goff on a lot of things. Catch the ball. I don't care. Jalen Hurts makes throws like that. Every quarterback makes throws like that. Catch the ball. That is your job. Hit your hands. Catch the ball. I'm sick of this JMO drama every single week. He doesn't have much drama now, and then he plays great, drops a brutal one. You got to catch it. I know, like, brutal, dude. This is how teams lose games by those type of drops. Yeah. Gibbs could not get anything going. I'm not, like, 20 carries for 68 yards. Isaac Slough had another touchdown, which is nice. But yeah, defense, brutal. Couldn't stop a lick of offense. I mean, Aiden Hutchinson is nowhere to be seen. We got our offensive line is doing nothing. Our defensive line is doing nothing. We have so many injuries. Terry and Arnold is out for the year. Kirby Joseph is having a brutal injury. He's probably not out for the year, but he's gonna be so bad probably. Like this season, and then good news, we get Frank Ragnow back. Guess what? We don't get Frank Ragnow back. He failed his physical, and we can't get him back. And now the Lions season's over. It's not any crazy thing. 7-5, um, like this is not great. Um, it genuinely is over for the Detroit Lions. Dan Campbell said it a couple years ago. He said this might have been our only chance to get back there. You're not kidding. You're not. He was not lying. Like this team had his chance last year. Wasn't focused. Clearly, I think they were, but they weren't focused enough. Didn't have a good game plan. Couldn't beat a rookie at your own stadium. Couldn't do that. And then this year, not even gonna make the playoffs. I mean, you really have to win out to even have a chance. And even if you win out, I still don't think that the other teams are gonna lose twice. Like I really don't. The Green Bay Packers, that stupid tie is gonna come back to bite us. Why are we still doing ties in this league? It's ridiculous, dude. Like Lions we should have beat the Vikings. We didn't do that. And it's gonna come back to bite us. I mean, this is one of the worst teams I've seen with Dan Campbell, besides obviously, when we went, 3 wins or whatever. Like this team is really bad. When our offense is doing bad, our defense is playing good. When our defense is playing good, our offense sucks. We can never get on the same page. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely embarrassing. They literally got rid of their offensive coordinator pretty much. Dan Campbell's not doing plays. Doesn't help that our offensive line is doing nothing. Jared Goff can't throw the ball, and when he does, it's not to a receiver. I mean, this is terrible. This is one of the worst teams I've seen. The defensive line is doing absolutely nothing. Aiden Hutchinson, coming back from an injury, obviously, Myles Garrett is getting double teamed every time and has 19 sacks. Like, Aiden Hutchinson is doing absolutely nothing. Like, we didn't go out and help at the deadline. We didn't help in the offseason. We just decided that Hutch could do everything, and he can't. And that's going to haunt us for sure. I mean, our defensive line is doing nothing. Our corners can't keep up with anyone. We're having rookies out there who can't do jack diddly squat. I like Rock Ya-Sin. He's been pretty good. Our safeties, Branch hasn't been good. All he does is target people's helmets. He's not been good at all. Like, this season has been such a disappointment. And people thought that Ben Johnson leaving would have done it, and yeah. I mean, it also doesn't help that our offensive line is nothing without Frank Ragnow. I mean, our offensive line is beat up like crazy. Penei Sewell's the only guy who could do anything, and Micah Parsons is too afraid to even get any pressures against him because he's a baby. Yeah, this season's been brutal. If we don't win out, we're not making the playoffs. And if we win out, like Seattle 49ers or Packers are going to have to lose at least 2 games. And even the Packers, I think the Packers have to lose 3 games to even sniff the 7 seed. Like, this is not good. And the Lions cost themselves winning the division and doing that playoff. So you better win your next games. Win against the Rams and stuff. Win against the good teams, because you're definitely not going to make the playoffs if you lose a game. So you better win the game. Yeah, pretty pathetic. I mean, just absolutely ruined Thanksgiving for sure. You cannot get swept by the Green Bay Packers. Unbelievable, dude. Absolutely cannot happen. And, I mean, yeah, other games, second Thanksgiving, Chiefs do beat or Chiefs lose to the Dallas Cowboys, who are very hot. So, we got to play them Thursday, so we're about to get our butts smacked. It's hard to even get excited about football right now. Yeah. Chiefs, I mean, it was looking like the Chiefs were going to win. Patrick Mahomes, 261, 4 touchdowns. Rashee Rice had 2 touchdowns. Dak Prescott having a great season, 320, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Yeah, Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are very good. Like the Dallas Cowboys look very good. So, dude, how do the Ravens, bro? Ravens are brutal, bro. Lamar Jackson looks terrible. Derrick Henry got a touchdown though, but welcome back, Joe Shiesty. 261, two touchdowns. Jamar Chase 110, but yeah, they win it. They put a slacking on the Ravens, man. Bears are the number one seed in football right now. Yeah, you heard that right. The Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams looked terrible, but Jalen Hurts is also terrible. So can't throw the ball. 232 touchdowns and a pick. Um, Terrible throw like everywhere. AJ Brown finally did something, but nobody else did something. Two 10 receptions, 132, and two touchdowns for AJ Brown. Saquon looked terrible. Jalen Hurts, when he actually have to throw the ball, he's terrible. Clearly, 15 points against the Bears defense, who gave up like 55 to the Lions' awful offense, by the way. What is the NFL? Uh, who had 49ers Browns, it was close, and then Shador Sanders looked terrible, so yeah. Brock Purdy didn't look that great either, but it's the Browns, the 3-9 Browns. Um, yeah, I think this is unbelievable what Myles Garrett is doing. Myles Garrett is having one of the best seasons I've ever seen from a defensive player in my life. Like, dude, he already has 19 sacks. We have like 5 games to go, and he's got 19 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. Um, this is unbelievable. He's getting double teamed to every single play too, and he still has 19 sacks. This is exciting to see. I mean, Cleveland Browns are awful. Wish he was on a playoff team. Wish he got traded, but yeah, this is unbelievable, man. 19 sacks. He's gonna pass Michael Strahan sacks record. So it's gonna be exciting to see. Myles Garrett, unbelievable, man. Had a sack against Brock Purdy, and yeah, they win it. Um, what was it? Jaguars win it 25-3. Jaguars are 8-4. Good for them. Against the 1-11 Tennessee Titans. Yikes. Trevor Lawrence, 2 touchdowns. He was pretty good. Texans against the Colts. Yeah, the Colts are very overrated for sure. Losing couple. Jonathan Taylor, 21 carries, 85 yards. CJ Stroud, 276, a pick, but got a win. Saints versus Dolphins, Devon Achane, very good. 134 touchdown on the ground. Dude, 5-7 for the Dolphins. Not too bad, man. They're pretty good. Yeah, Falcons, Jets, dude. The Falcons, how are they this bad, bro? Kirk Cousins, 234 touchdown. Bijan, 23 carries for 142 and a touchdown. And Adami Mitchell with 8 receptions for 102 and a touchdown. Pretty good. Bucks do beat the Cardinals 20-17. Jacoby Brissett 301, 2 touchdowns. Trey McBride very good, 8 for 82 and a touchdown. Man, Rams. Matthew Stafford was having an MVP season. So many passes without an interception that goes back to back with an interception. 243, 2 touchdowns. Chuba Hubbard with 83 yards on the ground. Vikings versus Seahawks. Seahawks sweep them. Not sweep them, but 26 owed them. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sam Darnold looked pretty bad, but still got the win. Yeah, Bills. Josh Allen, 123, a touchdown. James Cook, 144 on the ground. He cooked. Sheesh. Raiders, Chargers. Geno Smith had 2 touchdowns. Vidal had 126 and a touchdown, and then Brock Bowers with one of the greatest catches you'll see, 4 for 63 and 2 touchdowns. Man, what a crazy day for one-handed catches. You had Brock Bowers with that one-handed catch. You had Puka Nacua with that one-handed catch, and then you had the Odell Beckham Jr. catch. That was an insane catch from Traylon Burks. Traylon Burks, what a catch. Literally unreal. Yeah, Mariota, very close game against the Broncos. I don't know how I feel about the Broncos. Bo Nix looks very good though. 321, a touchdown. Um, Good day from Evan Ingram and Cortland Sutton. So good to see. But yeah, Denver Broncos, man, they're a very weird team for sure. Then we had today's game that's going on. Patriots up 30-7 against the Giants. Drake May's season, bro. 235 so far and two touchdowns. He's having an unbelievable season. It's good to see, man. It really is. Like, obviously, the Patriots, it's annoying to see them succeed because of, Tom Brady and stuff, but, like, it's still really insane what is going on. So, Drake May's the GOAT. Drake May's having a great year, so good to see for sure. Playoff picture right now. The New England Patriots are the 1 seed. Yeah, they're the 1 seed. Then you got the 2 seed as the Denver Broncos, 3 seed Buffalo Bills, and 4 Jacksonville Jaguars, with the Colts, the Ravens, and the Chargers in there as well. Yeah, pretty crazy to see. 1 seed for the NFC. You got the Chicago Bears. That's unreal. Chances for Lions to make the playoff is 44%, 8% to win division, 1% to earn bye. Yeah, they're not doing that. But yeah, gonna be weird to see what happens for football for sure. Yeah, we got a lot of football left, which is cool. Yeah, the Thanksgiving games were fun. They were good, but the Lions, seriously, they need to step it up if they want to win anything. Either go to the playoffs. Like, it's not looking good for them, so they need to step it up for sure. Don't got too much faith in them right now. But yeah. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Woo.
Tune in next week for another dose of basement sports, the ultimate prognosis. Sean and Ethan signing off. Peace out. Keep the sports spirit